She was just like, booty cheeks were out, which is probably, in my head, seemed like an hour.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
You won't escape my wrath!
What up, cool nerds? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the most embarrassing moments that people have gone through. Now, I haven't had any embarrassing moments because I'm absolutely perfect.
What's up?
Get your man.
But anyways, we're gonna be looking at some of these embarrassing moments that people have gone through. We've all been there. It's one of those things where you think back on it. It could be at the most random moment, like you're in bed about to go to sleep and you just like cringe, like you just crumble up because you're so embarrassed. That's me every time like Facebook reminds me of these statuses I used to write. Like, why did I write like that? Who was I? And I was trying to think of embarrassing moments that I've gone through. One of the most embarrassing things that I've did was, and I'm sure she was more embarrassed than I was I was helping one of my teachers. She was an older lady too, and we used to put up our chairs at the end of the day. I'm guessing it's for like the janitors, for like easy access for like cleaning and vacuuming the floors. And she was behind me doing one of the, putting one of the chairs up too. And I didn't realize she was behind me, and one of the like chair legs caught her dress or skirt, whatever, and it lifted it all the way up, like cheeks all out. And and like, when you're in shock and you like kind of react slow, she was just like, booty cheeks were out, which is probably, in my head, seemed like an hour. But anyways, we're probably gonna have to do 2 parts of this. So if you do like this type of video, you already know what to do. Smack that like button, set the notifications on, let's get it. When I was in court, I forgot what to call the judge and I accidentally called him Your Majesty. And he was like, what? And I repeated it. Dog, I feel like there's certain things where you know the word in your head, but like your brain's just like, no, forget this. Like throw that in the abyss, and you just completely forget. Now you're just sitting there like an idiot. That's one of these moments, and I feel bad because you are put on the spot. Like when I do my questions video, I know these people like might be smart, but they're put on the spot. You know what I mean? And they just forget. Like every brain cell that they have is just like removed immediately. But instead of calling the judge Your Honor, I guess. But I've been to court, and I've never been like Your Honor. Like, does everyone go to court and say that? Like I've been to court before, not for like anything bad. No, but for real, I've been to court before, and I've never like gone to a judge and been like, Your Honor. I don't know, like it's maybe if you're like on Judge Judy or something like that, but I've never really, and I've gone to court for like been like, a person in the audience. What do you call that? I don't know, but I've never heard really anybody say, hey, Your Honor, like every time. I feel like if you're on a murder trial, like you need to show like the utmost respect. Like, yeah, you need to call me Your Honor, but like if I'm going to court for like a measly like parking ticket or something, I'm gonna be like, yo, what up, fam? But calling the judge Your Majesty is a wild statement. Like, what are you on the Game of Thrones? What is the King of England? 3 years, I can't read. 3 years ago, a cute guy I worked with wanted to give me a fist bump, but I thought he was pretending to hold an invisible microphone. So I leaned forward and said hello. I haven't slept since. Like, bro, can you imagine just reaching for a fist bump and they're like, yeah. And I don't like shaking people's hands, so I fist bump people a lot. And oh, that was pause. But I never shake people's hands unless they're like my really close friends. And I just feel like when people aren't expecting it, it's always one of those like, man, just get away from me, bro. I don't want to dap you up anymore at this point. I just be over it at that point. My level of irritation and annoyance just be so high. I mean, like, just get away from me. You're irritating me, dog. You're too close, man. You're too close. But if I ever go to fist bump someone and they grab it's a mic and they go, hello, it's me. I saw a girl carrying a hamster, so I asked if I could pet it, but it was actually a muffin. So I'm on my way to jump off of a cliff right now. Who just walks around with a hamster? Like, come on, Hamtaro, like just. And then she just bited. Yo, but like, what? Imagine going up to someone like, yo, let me pet your muffin. What? Hey, that's my new pickup line. What's up, girl? You want me to pet that muffin? I'm just trying to see what that muffin feel like. My most embarrassing moment. One time, as a waitress, a guy asked me for extra mashed potatoes. I replied, they are mashed as much as they can mash them. What? Like, I mean, as someone who served before, people be super high at work. And if you are thinking like this, like logically it makes sense. You know, you can't mash the potatoes more than you can mash them. But like you asking for an extra side and this fool's like, yo, I can't mash them that much more, fam. I mean, I guess you could like mash them up so much they just turn to dust, but like, come on, bro, ain't nobody asking for that. So this lady came in this morning and walked up to the front desk to greet us before gasping out loudly and saying, I forgot my dog. She forgot to bring her dog with her to the vet. And honestly, I don't really even consider this embarrassing. You know, she might feel some embarrassment like at the moment, but like we do that. People do that stuff all the time. That's like when you walk into the room with a clear cut mission, right? And then you forget what you went in there for. We all do it. I mean, kind of forgetting like your dog and stuff. That's kind of wild. But like I've seen those prank videos where they leave the baby carrier on top of the car, and like, you know, people forget stuff up there all the time. I put drinks on top of my car before I got in, and like the drink just flies off and hits my windshield. You know what I mean? But also for people who wear glasses, one thing that I know we do when we wear glasses. Have y'all ever worn glasses? I might have said this in a different video before, but have y'all ever worn glasses and y'all been looking for your glasses, but you are already wearing them? Like, bro, that is one of the wildest things. I be searching like, yo, where are my glasses? Then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I'm wearing them.
I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
I've been wearing my boyfriend's hoodie around the house for the last week. I've tried to give it back to him last night and he goes, that's not my hoodie. Realized with horror, I've been wearing our builder's hoodie in front of our builder. So this girl was just out and about in her own house wearing clothes that whoever was working on their house was wearing. Then she goes on to say, I had a little sleep in it at one point, came out my room, said good morning to the builder wearing his clothes. And I bet he was just looking at her like, yeah, yeah, that's our girl now. And then after that, she said, after realizing my mistake, after a week, I threw his hoodie into the room he's been working in. He put it in our living room. What does it mean? Am I going out with the builder now? He's pretty old. That's weird. And it's weird to me that the builder saw her wearing his hoodie and he didn't say anything. And maybe he didn't recognize it, but like, come on, it's your hoodie. You know what your clothes are. Maybe he thought like the guy of the house had the same hoodie, but like if your hoodie's missing, you know it's yours. Like there's no going back from that. Like, come on, bro. He was plotting something like, yo, this our main squeeze together. We in this polygamous relationship, boo.
I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look, I
went to say medium meal when reading out an order to a customer. All that came out was meat. I didn't even correct myself. I just stared. Yeah, bro, that's one of the worst things too, because I feel like you think faster than you actually speak the words. And it is one of the worst things when you're in a friend setting, like a group chat, or like, you know, when you're talking to your friends and like they hear you stutter or like mess up a word, because they just make fun of you for the rest of the night. Like me and my friends do this all day, you know what I mean? But how'd you get meat out of medium meal? Like what is meat? Isn't that, what's that? That's the thing from Muppet Babies, meat. And then when you mess up a word or stutter in front of your friends, you just try to like keep it going, like they didn't just hear you say that. And then like one of them calls you out and it's just like, it's a wrap from there. You getting flamed, fam.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
I went to ask my customers how their food tasted and had a complete brain fart. So I just looked at them and went, while rubbing my stomach. I mean, I've seen some like weird servers, and that might be normal to some people. Like, is it good? Like, you know what I mean? But if you're just saying, and just sitting there, like, nah, bro, get up out of my face. I hate when, as a customer, when you just get the food and you haven't even bit into the food, like, yet. Like, and they're like, is it good? Like, bro, can I bite it first? Can I actually try it? You know what I mean? Or, but like going up to a table, rubbing your belly and going, is kind of weird, bro. And I know they were just standing there not saying anything because they forgot what to say. A stranger knocked on the bathroom stall I was in. I panicked because I forgot what to say and ended up shouting, come back with a warrant. Bro, when you are in a bathroom stall, and you know me, I'm against public bathrooms, but sometimes you gotta go when you gotta go, you know. But when you see that person just like peep through the hole or whatever, or the little sliver, like, and they just make that icon, it's so awkward. But bro, if you scream and come back with a warrant, bro, what? Like, what do you say to that? Like, oh, someone's in here, like, I'm taking a major dookie, like, please leave, come back with a warrant, because I'm about to blow it up. You know, I might be a terrorist at this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I went into a shop, and when I left, they said, have a nice day. And I replied, no, thank you. I thought they were asking for a receipt. Bro, it's one of those things where we've all been there, where it's like an automatic, like it's not even politeness at this point. It's us being robotic and just responding, you know. And you ever like when you're at a restaurant and the server's like oh, enjoy your dinner, and you're like, you too. They're not eating, you know what I mean? It's just like an automatic phrase, bro. But saying no thank you to have a nice day, I would have been like, all right, bro, forget you then. I'm sick and I have very blocked ears. The guy asked which ear was it. In confidence, I said 2021. Bro, honestly, without having blocked ears or not, that's one of the worst things. Like when you're in another room and someone's asking you to do something and you keep like repeating or asking them to repeat what they're asking or what they're saying. And at that point, you're just like, like, or agreeing like, I hope this is what you're saying. And it's not a weird question, but like, bro, that I hate that. I honestly, I feel like I'm not hard of hearing, but people in other rooms act like they can hear you extra clear. Huh? I held the door open for a woman and she said, thank you. I tried to say you're welcome or not a problem, but my mouth said you're a problem. Bro, and that's one of those things when, again, where your brain is thinking of like multiple phrases at once, or your brain's just thinking too fast before, like, is that how I say it? Where your brain is thinking so fast, but your words are not coming out correctly. Bro, I've done that before, and saying to a woman you're a problem, like, bro, I know she was mad at the end. When I was 7, I went up to sign up for the library, and the lady at the desk was filling out my form and asked the name of the father, and I said, and Son and Holy Spirit. I feel like kids can get away with this type of stuff because kids be hearing stuff and just, you know, taking it as is, you know. It's just what they hear. And if someone asked me that too, hey, it sound right, don't it? Screaming, just hugged my dentist thinking he was going in for one, but he was really just taking off my dental bib. Don't think I can recover from this. I feel like going to the dentist is super awkward because what are you calling them? The dental assistants when they're like checking stuff or whatever, or like when their fingers are in your mouth. And I tried, you can't be giving people eye contact during this. Like my tongue's like licking your finger. Like, bro, it's so weird, bro. They're like looking your barber straight in the face. Like, no, you don't give them eye contact. Like, it's so awkward. When I was a server, I went to ask my table if everything tastes okay and how is everybody doing. And it came out as, how does everybody taste? If my server asked me that, I'm gonna be like, what's up, girl? You trying to find out, you know, I'm a whole meal, you know what I'm saying? My ducky. While at work, the girl working behind me was trying to say the pleasure was all mine to a customer, but it came out, I pleasure myself. Whoa. I would have been like, TMI, girl, but what you doing tonight? You know what I'm saying? I can help you out. All right, let me stop. I'm done, y'all. When I worked as a cashier, I wanted to say have a great day, but I said have grass. And the customer said, you too. What? Like, I get certain phrases being combined and stuff, but like, what were they trying to say that was have grass and have a great day? Like, what? You know what? Here, get some grass. All right, y'all, that's the end of the video. Let me know some of y'all most embarrassing moments in the comments. I want to read through some of them, but keep it PG-13. Y'all be wilding out in the comments. Someone told me or asked me to give them my cheeks in the comments, and you need to relax. All right, buddy? But for real though, Cool Nerds, thank you for watching the video. You already know what to do. Smack the like button, sub with notifications on. I'll see you in the next video, all right? Peace. Wait, okay, I know I just said bye, but real quick, I got an embarrassing moment. Y'all ever been talking to someone and I feel like it's someone that you might be like into, maybe you're not into, but like, have y'all ever been talking to someone and you just randomly like drool? It's just me? I'm just drool, just like, what? What? I just forgot how to speak and I just drooled? Like, what just happened right now? That is one of the most embarrassing things ever because there's no coming back from that. There's just absolutely no point of return with like drooling. Or like when you're talking to them and you just like a spit like projectile just right on it. Like, bro. I think drooling might be worse, but come on, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Are all nerds as good as you?